As I sit here in the quiet of my thoughts, I find myself deeply contemplating our future. It's a question that has settled into the very core of me, refusing to leave no matter how much time passes. I wonder constantly whether you see me in your future as vividly as I see you in mine. Do you picture us together in the years ahead, sharing laughter, weathering storms, and building a life side by side? Or do you only see me as part of your past, someone who has been left behind in the story of your life? These questions linger, circling endlessly in my mind, creating a whirlpool of emotions that I can't ignore. They stir up hope and fear all at once, leaving me restless, caught between the ache of uncertainty and the warmth of possibility. I have this vision, one so vivid and compelling that it feels almost tangible. I see myself standing at your doorstep, showing up without warning, surprising you in a way that feels both reckless and sincere. I imagine the expression on your face, first the astonishment, then the flicker of recognition, followed by a burst of joy. That single moment plays on repeat in my imagination, and I yearn for it with a longing I can't quite put into words. It isn't just a daydream or an idle fantasy. It's a deep-seated desire that springs from the love I carry for you, a love that has taken root so deeply within me that it feels like part of my very being. What drives this desire is not simply the wish to see you, but the need to make amends. I want to repair the broken pieces, to reach across the gaps we've allowed to grow between us, and to show you that reconciliation is possible. I know that things between us have not always been easy. We've had our share of misunderstandings, disagreements, and mistakes. Yet I believe in the possibility of healing, in the chance to rebuild what was once fractured. The past doesn't have to define us forever. I carry with me the hope that what's broken can be mended, and that the wounds we've inflicted on each other can eventually turn into scars, not reminders of pain, but of survival, of strength, and of love that endured even through struggle. Over time, I've come to realize that love has nothing to do with perfection. Perfection is an illusion, an unreachable horizon that keeps us chasing endlessly, always disappointed. Real love isn't about flawless harmony or never making mistakes, it's about sincerity, effort, and the willingness to keep trying even when it's hard. That's what I want to give you, the proof that my feelings are not shallow or temporary but deep, enduring, and genuine. You are not just another chapter in my life, you are the story I keep returning to, the person whose presence outweighs everyone else's. To me, you are not replaceable, not interchangeable. You hold a place in my heart that no one else could ever occupy. This is my unvarnished truth, my reality stripped of any pretense. You mean more to me than anyone else ever has, and I need you to feel that truth as strongly as I do. But in order for you to understand me now, you must let go of the perception of the man I once was. I am not him anymore. That man, with his mistakes, his fears, his short-sightedness, has been left behind. I have undergone a transformation, a kind of rebirth. It has been like shedding an old skin, layer after layer, until what remained was someone new, someone stronger, wiser, and more self-aware. It wasn't easy. Change never is. It required painful introspection, uncomfortable truths, and the willingness to face parts of myself I would have rather ignored. But it was necessary, and because of it, I stand before you now as a different man. I know it may be hard for you to see this change, let alone believe in it. Words alone may not be enough to convince you, and I don't blame you for your hesitation. But please know this, my transformation is real. It is not a facade, not a temporary mask, not an act to win you back. It is the result of a long, arduous journey of growth. I am still learning how best to show you this change, how to make it tangible for you to see and feel. But I am patient, persistent, and hopeful. I believe the truth of who I am now will become clear in time. This journey has been like peeling away old identities, discarding the weight of regrets, and emerging lighter, freer, and more aligned with who I was always meant to be. And though the road was difficult, I am grateful for it, because it brought me here, to this moment, to this hope for a future with you. I look back and see my mistakes more clearly than ever before, the words I should have spoken but didn't, the moments I let slip away because of pride, fear, or misunderstanding. Those missed opportunities haunt me. They form a shadow that follows me, a reminder of the times I failed to be brave enough, vulnerable enough, honest enough. And the weight of that shadow hurts in ways I struggle to put into words. What deepens the pain even more is this: I now know what it feels like to love someone who doesn't openly admit to loving you back. There is a particular kind of heartache in giving your whole heart to someone and receiving silence in return. It's a loneliness unlike any other, an ache that lingers no matter what else life brings. But what makes it worse is the knowledge, the certainty, that the feelings are there, hidden, unspoken, but real. I can sense it in the way you look at me, in the subtle gestures, in the pauses between your words. It's as though your heart is whispering what your lips won't say. And yet, despite this, you turn away. Whether it's fear, confusion, or self-protection, you deny what I know to be true, leaving me with this heavy sense of loss, this aching question of what could have been if only you had allowed yourself to embrace it. Even so, I am not giving up. I can't. Something inside me refuses to believe that our story is finished. If anything, I feel as though it hasn't truly begun yet. I believe there is something rare and extraordinary between us, something too powerful to be erased by mistakes or misunderstandings. There is still so much left unsaid, so much waiting to unfold. I can feel it every time my thoughts wander back to you, which they always do, no matter how much time has passed or how far apart we've been. From the very first day I met you, I felt something different, something undeniable. It was as if my soul recognized yours, as though some deeper part of me knew you were going to be important in ways I couldn't yet explain. That feeling has never left me. No one else has ever been able to capture my heart the way you did from the very beginning. You are, without any question, my true love. I cannot imagine a future that doesn't have you in it. To picture my life without you feels like picturing an empty landscape, bare, colorless, and incomplete. You bring meaning to the vision I hold of tomorrow, and without you, that vision crumbles into something lifeless. I only wish I had been brave enough to tell you all of this sooner. There were so many moments when I wanted to pour my heart out to you, to tell you that you inspire me, that you make me want to be better, that you awaken parts of me I never knew existed. You bring out the best in me, the version of myself I didn't even realize I needed to become. But too often, I kept those feelings locked inside, trapped behind walls of fear. I was afraid of what might happen if I revealed too much, if I laid myself bare. And now, I regret every single moment of silence, every time I chose fear over honesty. The truth is, I've never cried for anyone before, but you've brought me to tears. You've touched places in my heart that no one else has ever reached, unlocking emotions I didn't even know I carried. Every time I think of you, a rush of feelings floods me: love, sadness, longing, hope, fear. It's overwhelming, as though you opened a door within me that can never be closed again. And now, even if I wanted to, I know I couldn't move on from you. The truth is, I don't want to. I don't know exactly what the future holds for us, and perhaps that uncertainty should scare me. But instead, it fills me with determination. What I do know, beyond all doubt, is that I am not ready to let you go. I believe in us. I believe we still have a chance, no matter how things might seem right now. I believe our story is not over. Please, don't give up on me, don't give up on us. I know I have made mistakes. I know there are wounds to heal and trust to rebuild. But I also know that what we have is real, and real love deserves to be given another chance. So here I stand, vulnerable yet hopeful, waiting for the moment when we can start again. Waiting for the chance to show you not just through words but through actions that I mean every bit of this. I want to spend my days proving to you that my love is unwavering, that it will endure through storms, doubts, and challenges. Because you are my true love. And no matter what happens, no matter how much time passes, that fact will never change.